will be that perfect weekend to stay inside and do something a little special for the kids. It is Valentine's Day, and we want to welcome a new guest to Daytime Tri-Cities. We have Nikki C. here with Forks and Flowers blog. Love your blog. It's like Pinterest, but for real moms.
Exactly. I think that's kind of the idea behind it is I love Pinterest, but I also have a whole lot of other things going on, so I don't always have the time and the energy to do the ideas that I find on Pinterest. So this is a great place for busy moms to find those shortcuts and tips and tricks when it comes to entertaining and cooking and decor and stuff. So
and it's got such a good feel to the whole blog. I mean, it's just got that Pinterest feel, but it's colorful. I like that. And you keep everything really simple.
I do. I'm very lazy. I'll admit I'm very lazy.
Sign me up for that one. But you're also very clever, and that's what it's all about. You have 2 young kids, so you know how important it is that they look good when they go to school and they bring in their special treats.
Well, we try sometimes, yeah.
You want to spend days working on those projects.
Exactly. And I will be the first to admit I have a very active social life. I have a very full-time job. The blog is just something extra that I do. So in order to fit it all in, I like to take those shortcuts and find tips and tricks that will save me not only money, but a lot of time as well. So.
She's like the ultimate power shopper here.
Yes.
Right.
Giving us a run for our money, Chris. All right, well, let's start with these fabulous Valentine's Day pretzels. Don't they look beautiful? These big rods, and they've got the pink coloring on them.
Yeah, and again, I feel like I say it all the time, but everything I do it's super easy. It's so easy. So what we did was I took some of these pretzel rods, about 1 bag of those, and then these candy melts are fantastic. I keep them in the house all the time. They come in different colors. You can use them for so many different things. I've drizzled it on popcorn before to kind of spruce it up a little bit, but they are great for pretzel sticks. So you melt these down, and then you take the pretzel rod and just swirl it around in the glass, and then put it on a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper, and then sprinkle whatever sprinkles you want on top of that. Pop that in the fridge, and then that cools for about 15 minutes, and then you're good to go. Right now on the blog, we do have, this is set up. There's a video. It shows you a little more instruction on how to do it. So that's on the blog right now.
It was very nice. Walked me through it step by step.
Yeah.
And you actually did your candy melts right in the microwave.
Yes, you just heat it in 30-second increments, stir it in between, and that'll melt it right down. And it's from start to finish, I mean, it maybe takes 15 minutes.
And on a day like today, you were talking about keeping it simple for the moms, but this is actually something that the kids could do on a day like this when they're at home from school.
Absolutely. They come in, they like to swirl it around in the cup and then put the sprinkles on and pick their colors. I use it for so many different things, baby showers, birthday parties, tailgates even. I made some for the Super Bowl. I think my Carolina blue was off a little bit. Had a lot of people upset with me choosing that color for the
Did you have the Denver orange right there?
Well,
maybe a little off on that.
Those were still in the freezer.
Exactly.
Pull those out.
Exactly.
I hate that when that
Yeah.
happens. Well, and like you said, it can become part of your decor because it's so pretty, the presentation.
Exactly, and actually my mom came up with this idea of a neat way to display it for a party. Just take a bunch of either crepe paper and tissue paper and put it right into a trifle bowl or a normal bowl, and then the pretzels will stand up right in there, and it's a centerpiece, and people can eat it. So yeah, it works out perfectly. Again, super easy.
All right, and we've got one other project over here, which is so cute, and kids love anything with these fun little sticks, don't they?
Yeah, and those are cake pop sticks, but you can use any kind of sticks, popsicle sticks, whatever. This is actually something, I bought this little clay pot and painted it gray about 2 years ago, and I have used it for baby showers, birthday parties. I'm all about, again, time-saving things, but also ways to repurpose things that I've already used. So I got a square, and you probably can't really see it, but there's a square of that green foam that florists use. I'm not a professional at all, but I just bought a square of it and kept it down in that clay pot. I've changed out the ribbon color and obviously the flowers that go in it for any occasion, and I've used it probably at least a dozen times.
That is great.
So yeah, so for Valentine's Day, I thought it might be neat to do a cute little centerpiece. This is obviously some baby's breath. It's not even one bunch of baby's breath from the floral department here. So it's less than $4. You just cut off the little sprigs and put it right down in that foam that's in there. I just tied a cute little pink bow on it. And these were fun. I took a cookie cutter, a heart-shaped cookie cutter, and traced it out so the hearts are a good size, and used a smaller cookie cutter for a different size just to give it a little bit of dimension. but had some fun little Valentine's paper, and then this sticks right down in the foam. So, you know, I hot glued the heart onto the stick, first of all.
Right.
And then you just stick it right down in the foam, and the kids can help. And
Yeah.
these little silver sprigs, they have been reused as well. So
$4 for the whole thing.
$4 for the whole thing. I mean, obviously, you know, you can use any pot, any vase. That foam, that really helps just to be able to reuse it, and it's a great thing to have on hand. So.
Well, Nikki, we want to show our viewers your website. It is forksandflowers.com if you're at home. This is what it looks like. As she mentioned, great videos, great how-tos. You've got ingredients, and you've even got some great tips.
Yes, absolutely. And we get a lot of questions sometimes, you know, what's the difference between salted and unsalted
Right.
butter? Well, I mean, obviously one has salt and one doesn't, but what do I need to use one for versus the other? So we get a lot of questions from our great fans and viewers on social media. So keep those coming. We like to kind of answer those and tailor our blog post for what you're looking for and any tips and tricks that y'all might want to have. So.
And that eclair cake, by the way, looks
Yes.
amazing. My mom makes something very similar. I was like, ooh, that is perfect.
It's one of my
Very
favorites.
nice.
Yep.
All right, what do you think, guys? Very nice. We can do these at home. I think we are. It is forksandflowers.com. You can look for Nikki on there. Lots of great information.
I think we're going to be handing these pretzels out to some hungry folks here in just a moment.
We're going to take a
Absolutely.
more of daytime right after this.